Hey everybody, welcome to the Rough Cuts Wednesday. I'm Tyler, aka CaliCritic, and I'm a little bit short on time right now, so I'm going to have to speak a little bit faster than I usually do, but I'm here to give you guys a quick movie review of the Sylvester Stallone drama, Copland. Copland is written and directed by James Mangold, who's mostly known for directing Identity and Walk the Line, but most recently for directing the Tom Cruise Cameron Diaz action film Night and Day. This movie stars Sylvester Stallone as Sheriff Freddie Heflin, who is the sheriff of this small town of Garrison, New Jersey, which the city is also known as Copland, because it has a lot of NYPD officers that live there after their hard day's work. He thinks he has the city all under control, but what he doesn't know is that there's a huge conspiracy that he's gonna unravel, which will change everything about the police force between his city and New York City forever. Now, usually when you think about Sylvester Stallone as an actor, you think about Rocky, Rambo, or Cobra. Actually, not Cobra, because not many people remember that movie. But what I'm getting to is that you don't really see him as a serious actor most of the time, but this movie, he is fantastic. He really downplays in this film. He even puts on weight for his character. He's very reserved in his presence, and he delivers a very powerful performance. Not many times we get to see him doing some serious acting these days, but he does such a phenomenal job in this movie. And he is backed up by an amazing supporting cast led by Harvey Keitel, Robert De Niro, Ray Liotta, and Robert Patrick. So basically what you got right there is Rocky going against Mr. White, Jake LaMotta, the T-1000, and Henry Hill. Epic matchup for the win right there. They all do an amazing job carrying their roles in this movie, and they all play off each other really well. Like, there is a great vibe between all the actors in this movie that they seem to having a great time with each other, and it really translates to some brilliant performances in this film. James Mangold, for this being one of his earliest films, does a great job at building up the suspense, and it really builds up to a great conclusion in the end between Stallone and several of the villains. And the dialogue is very sharp between these characters, and you can really see the tension building between them, and the actors are a huge help to this movie because they really propelled this movie of what could have been just an above average cop movie into one that I think is criminally underlooked and very underrated in my opinion. So if you haven't checked this out yet, you definitely have to take a look into it. It's one of Sylvester Stallone's most overlooked movies, and I really enjoy it so much. I've only seen it once, but I'm going to be seeing it on this DVD right here pretty soon, but God, I just wish more people would see this movie to see how great of an actor Sylvester Stallone is, because it really shows in this movie. Overall, I give Copland a very strong 4 out of 5 stars. So definitely check this out if you get the time to. So I'm sorry if this was a little disjointed, but I'm in a little bit of a rush because I have to leave soon, so I hope you enjoyed my review of Copland. Stay tuned next Wednesday for yet another Rough Cuts review by me, CaliCritic. Goodbye, everybody.